Hello, it's Devin here, and these are the 4Ground Mid Terrace houses. These are the damaged ones. I actually really like the damage on these. They look really good. The white one here isn't finished. I got a missing sprue in the kit, but 4Ground are going to send that out to me, so that's really good. They're both identical. I've just got the roofs turned around. The blue one here, what I did to make a bit of variation was I identified the external walls while they were still on the sprue and gave them a spray of blue, just a light one. I probably did it a bit heavier than I was aiming for, but you can still see sort of the burns of the lasers, so it gives that bit of weathering effect showing through. I'll probably go through later anyway and try and add some more weathering to all of the houses. You can see into the attic here. It's got quite a large chunk of missing floor. You get quite a few roof tiles and fallen bricks that you can add as debris. I've got heaps more left over because what I'm going to do is build up little sort of like little clusters of them that I can move around so they're not glued down to the houses. Lots of good detail up in the roof here as well. I quite like the look of that. Here is the first floor, second floor, and it's quite a lot of exposed brick damage through the middle, more holes in the floor. I've glued down more debris here in this, damage at the back, same layout as the other houses. And this is the bottom floor, which is pretty much undamaged. I'm pretty sure it's the same as the standard mid-terraced house, the undamaged one. I've glued in some debris down here in the bottom. After I did this is when I realized I probably should try and create little movable clusters, because it can affect what miniatures you can put inside. But other than that, I mean, it's I think it looks really good. Again, the build wasn't very difficult. Just sort of followed the instructions through. One of the things I wanted to do, which I forgot to do while I was building, was because I've got two that are the same, this wall and the back wall are actually sort of identical in terms of how you can glue them in, and I wanted to have one of them switched around, and I laid them all out, and as I was busily gluing away and following the instructions, I followed the instructions exactly on both. So it doesn't matter. I still think adding the bit of colour and how I've turned the roofs around on them, it still adds enough variation to them. So I hope you enjoyed having a look at these 4Ground damaged mid-terrace houses, and I'll have the end one up soon. It's pretty much finished. Thank you.